Hi, TR here. This video is about the budgeting assignment. New and quite interesting. So let's get at it. Your learning outcomes are to develop strategies to overcome potential resource challenges and demonstrate knowledge of and commitment to achieving personal financial goals. Budgeting is a fundamental of being able to control or have an understanding of what you can do and what you can't do in your life at that particular stage in your life. So, introduction, carefully read this information, and then the assignment itself. So we talk about, you're going to explore 3 scenarios, and we're going to get into that. Here's the link to the budgeting assignment tips to help you work through this assignment. It will require some concentration and making sure that you're paying attention and understanding what you need to accomplish. Here's the link to the budgeting template. In this case, it will automatically take you to our EDU CBE Google Drive. So you get a Google Doc. It's not a Microsoft Office document. All right, so you click on the link. When you click on the link, you're going to get this. You're going to click on Make a Copy. Then you're going to get this. This is the copy of the actual Google Doc, which is kind of cool. All right, so step 1 is you're going to choose the most likely scenario you will be living once you have completed high school. So there's scenario A, there's scenario B, and there's scenario C. And I'll let you read that at your leisure as you're working through it. So just pick that, hold that in your brain. Then number 2 is determining the net income for your chosen scenario. So let's say you've chosen scenario A. You can't choose B, and you can't choose C, but you're choosing one of these 3. And so let's work through this. So you've got your primary gross income. That means the total amount of money that you have earned without any taxes being removed, without any expenses being removed. So then we go to the next box or field, and it shares with you, we're sharing with you a gift. This is a gift. We're telling you, okay, you're going to lose 15% of that to federal income tax. So from $2,400, subtract $360, and then Alberta tax, you're going to subtract $192, and then Canadian pension plan, you're going to subtract $142.80, and then unemployment insurance, you're going to subtract $39.36, and then you're going to get this subtotal of $1,665.84. So this is a real life lesson as to what happens when you earn money and where a chunk of your money goes. Then, if there is other income, summer work savings, scholarships, grants, etc., 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 here you're going to add that number, that information, and then you will add this number with the number that you're going to create here to get your total net income. And that's what you take home. And that's what you get to save, spend, whatever. And the budget helps you determine how much you're going to spend, how much you're going to save. Well, it should provide guidelines. Okay, number 3, you finally have to make your choice. So you're choosing, well, we've chosen A, so you just key in A in this box. Now you're going to do some online research and talk to your parents/guardians, help you estimate the following expenses to include in your budget. You're going to do this based on the amount of money you make, because the amount of money you make determines what kind of living accommodation you're going to get, and then the kinds of expenses that are going to arise based on that living accommodation. So you've got 2 charts. You've got the fixed expenses chart, and you've got the variable expenses chart. And you fill that information in. And if you don't have debt payment, you would just put 0. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to step 5. You're going to create a budget for your chosen scenario. We've chosen A, whatever. using Government of Canada Budget Planner from the Financial Consumer Agency of Canada. That's pretty cool. Here's the link. You may need to click Control, bottom left corner of your keyboard, and then enter to access this link. Once you access that link, you're going to click on My Budget. It's a great big button that you'll see. It says My Budget. And then you're going to save the budget you create and submit it to the budget assignment folder. All right. A good idea is to have a CALM folder. Save it to your CALM folder first, and then upload it, save it as a PDF or whatever option you can using Google Drive. Save it in that folder and then upload it to the budgeting assignment folder in your D2L course. Part 6, you complete / answer the following reflection questions with thoughtful detail and examples after you complete your budget. So there's 8 items here, and if you're looking for maximum marks, you want to personalize and you want to provide a lot of information. The more information you give, the better mark you will receive for this section of the assignment. So this is the template that it's a must-use. Like, these templates are must-uses. If you choose not to, then it's not great. Typically what I see, it's very much a concern. All right, so we go back to the page. Again, you can use the assignment tips to help you. It gives you a fairly concise look at what you need to do, and let's just click on that link for you, and there it is, and it just walks you through what I talked about. It's actually not the right one, so I need to update that. My error, but better I see it now and fix it than you work through this and you go, what? What is that? Why is that there? Okay, if you have any issues, questions, or concerns, please let me know. I'll do my best to help. And trust me, I'll fix this budget assignment tips so that it is the correct one that will make your life so much easier. Thank you, and do take care. Bye now.